lakeside property there. Uh-oh. Won't get stuck. Oh boy. Gonna need a car wash. Look at that. Well, how's it going? My name's Casey. Welcome to another episode of the Wild West Farmer. Today is June 11th, and I wanted to give y'all a storm update. We've been getting hit by storms day after day after day for about 8 days straight. And yesterday it didn't rain, and it didn't rain today. But with these storms that's come through, we've just been impacted by hail and hailstorm. Places around have had tornadoes. The weather has been absolutely insane. It has been physically too muddy to actually even get out anywhere other than a highway. Been able to drive around up here. This farm was not hit by hail. So I'm going to show you all the good, the bad, and the ugly, and just the severe impacts that hailstorms and severe weather has and how it impacts our crops that we're growing here as farmers. This is a milo patch. This was planted about April 8th. Boy, it has really turned the corner and came on along pretty good. This milo has probably grown 1.5 feet in the past week. This was the same pivot that we were re-nozzling just the other day on a different video. If y'all have seen this milo in the background, it's the same milo. So really came on strong. Looks really good. These point rows aren't the best, but I'll show y'all some more milo here in a minute. This is the good. We're gonna jump right over here. This pivot, it has 3 different crops growing in it. It has milo, cotton, and wheat. That's why I stopped on this farm. This cotton was planted on Mother's Day. I made a video about that if y'all have watched the cotton we planted on Mother's Day. It's got some thrip damage in it, but for the most part, this cotton is good, healthy cotton. It's got its true leaf really coming on strong right there. Good taproot, nice looking cotton. Extremely nice cotton compared to what you're going to get to see here in just a minute. This cotton was the first cotton I planted. We planted all of my cotton in 3 days. So this is the oldest, but it's only the oldest by 3 days. So you can kind of get a representation of what cotton should look like at this time. Now, I will say this has had 6.5 inches of rain on it the past 8 days. So it is beat up. It stormed up a little, but nothing crazy. Albert actually just sand fought this. We'll be jumping on sand fighters down at Idalou pretty hard tomorrow, or this afternoon or tomorrow. We have to sand fight these fields, keep sand off of them. And we only had 2/10 of rain here on Monday night, where we had 1.6 inches down at Idalou. So we got to go back down there, sand fight all that once more. We've already sand fought it once off camera. Just had a lot to process this week. It's been a rough one. This is irrigated wheat here that has not been impacted by hail. Definitely needs the combine here last week. Just with the storms we've had, we haven't been able to harvest any wheat. Really wanting to get this stuff out, but it's just laying here. It's ready to go. It's dried down, but our ground is saturated, muddy. I'm really hoping next Wednesday we can start combining wheat. That way we don't have to stop anywhere. We can just keep going. I think we're going to end up having about 500 acres to harvest instead of 800. Y'all get to see some of that other wheat very shortly. So this is the good cotton, the good milo, and the good wheat. So now let's go take a look at the bad, and then we'll get to the ugly. So we're stepping into the bad, which doesn't mean that it's completely destroyed. Had a lot of wheat impacted in this area. I'm going to just stop on one of these little wheat fields, and then we're going to go look at some cotton and pull off the road. I have not looked at this wheat patch that we're driving by. So this is just a dry land little patch of wheat. Yeah, it definitely took a hail in here. You can see a lot of this wheat's just crashed down. Doesn't look the best, but if you look at the ground close, it's just speckled over with seeds. This is where the hell ball comes through and hits these heads and just shakes them, and the seeds just fall out on the ground just like that. So wheat definitely took an impact here. I got some wheat just really close to this place that really took a beating. Cotton is right beside it. This is not terrible here, but you can see how this cotton has really been beat up. It's got a terminal clipped out of it. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row. There's got a terminal, 2 gone. And, you know, terminal, good. No terminal, good. Nothing. Good, nothing. Pretty rough. The same field just a little farther down the road. This was completely underwater yesterday. I actually drove my pickup in the end of the field to get it drained off. So it doesn't look real good right there. But you can see the rows. You can see the rows of cotton. And they do have some green in them, so. Oh yeah, it looks worse over here. That's not good. Some trash. So this is a half mile from the last field. This is dryland wheat. Wasn't gonna make much. Definitely not gonna make much now. You can really see those seeds on the ground. Oh man. So this patch is 386 acres dryland wheat. I don't even know if we'll harvest this anymore. Just depends if I can get my header down, and we can clean some of this up. I mean, you can just see where it puddled up there. Just solid seeds. Hell impacts on the ground. Took a beating. I have some cotton on the north side of this farm, and they look a little worse than the last patch we looked at, so they're not good. This is a continuous section here. It's actually bigger than a section that's 680 acre section versus a 640. And that's just due to there's a lake and the county road had to be scooted over, but not bueno. On the other side of that section now, this is drip irrigated cotton. Y'all seen us plant it. This is the same field that has the test plot in it. And it's beat up pretty good. I think I got a stalk. There's a stalk that's gonna live. There's 2 new ones that came up. There's one. There's one. This one's got his terminal chopped out of him. So when it chops terminal out, it'll make this plant actually grow atypical. So it won't really grow up. It'll just kind of grow out wide. This type of plant will not produce much cotton. It's just going to kind of be there. It'd be more or less just a weed in the row. They need to have their terminals like this guy. He's got his terminal. And this guy's got his terminal on one leaf. So, you know, he should make it. But these guys like this are definitely just dead. You know, it doesn't have there's nothing left there. Just a radio stalk. He could live, but he's not going to make any cotton. The reason I stopped here is I got some milo here. You can see all these leaves are ripped up in it, just on the sides. Not terrible here. At least you can still see the milo. Milo crop should be just fine. It's just gonna look kind of tattered. You can kind of see it just looks wind chapped. It just ripped all the leaves up in it. So I've got 2 more fields. I'm not gonna show them to y'all that look just like this. You know, you look down the row and it's just black. This is the row right here. This year's not looking as promising as it was last week. We have until tomorrow to replant. All the old timers say a stalk a foot will make a crop. Definitely lost the top end. You know, we're shooting for 3-ish bales, 3.5 bales on these types of drips that have the amount of water that they have. Here we've cut them back to where we can split their water 50-50 so we can put our water on the cotton when it needs it. But the top end of this is out now. You know, anything over 3 I don't think we'll get to. I think we'd be doing really good to be at that 2.5 mark. So it took a lot of profit out of the season here. And like I was saying, the old timers always say 2 new stalks are the same as 1 old stalk. So even where you have these skips and you come in here and you plant through this, you know, there's a 2-foot skip right here. This stalk and that stalk will still make what 2 new ones in the middle of that would make. So if we drive over this and kill this little guy and plant a bunch more seeds in here, we're really not going to be increasing our yield. We have up until tomorrow to do some replanting. We're just going to have to live with it. We'll go see what the worst fields look like. And once again, bunch of held on wheat. Oh yeah, ground solid seeds. Well, my brother's got his combine ready, his header, grain cart, tractor. We'll probably be using this 285R on the grain cart soon, but there's Cheeto. He brought the big rotary hoe down here. It's better unlock the door.
It's muddy.
It's muddy?
Yeah.
Cheeto's gonna start running that rotary hoe maybe after lunch. It still might be a little bit wet and tacky around. I might have to wait till later this afternoon. So we're now to the ugly. Man, it held hard here. That's just a row of toothpicks there, guys. Oh my goodness, nothing left. So there's 124 acres of cotton here. It got smoked. This corner was in wheat. Really pretty wheat. I was super excited to get to combine this. Thought, wow, it really kind of came. It was droughted out, but boy, it sure made a lot. It's real pretty standing wheat. And it's just mowed down. There's not even heads out here anymore. All these little heads are just shattered. Man. So this is ugly. I got some irrigated wheat over here. I'm going to show y'all some ugly milo too. This is just insane. Yeah, it's just like a little row of matchsticks. I'm hoping the camera's picking that up from up here. I kind of thought I'd find one that at least had a leaf on it. There's nothing. Right here's one. Look at that. I got covered up. Well, I think I found the only cotton plant in the whole field. Pretty wild. This is a uniform hell here. My dad farms south of here and north of here, and it really impacted my dad. All my dad's fields look like this. So I know there's other people around in the community that's been affected by these storms. This is not just a me thing. This is pretty widespread throughout West Texas, really putting us off to a terrible start. I'll have to turn this into federal crop insurance, and we'll have to come in here and plant another crop and try again. So not ideal, but half of this farm is irrigated wheat. Let's go look at the other half. Not much left here. I don't know how this works. Like these that are broke off, I don't know if they say, well, we can get our header here. This counts as one that'll make it in the header or what, but woo, did this not take a thrashing or what? I mean, this is big, pretty, solid wheat just mowed down. So just pulled into this little patch of milo. I mean, I didn't really think you could hell milo out, but I mean, guys, that's big, thick, heavy milo there. And that's all that's left of it. Just snapped it off, like completely. Big hell to take this stuff like this down. Not good. And what you got to remember, all the milo and all the cotton's all planted within about 3 to 4 days of one another. When we cranked it up and went to planting, we planted it all, just smoked it down. pretty wild. You can tell them hi?
Hi.
How's the Milo look, True?
Not good.
Not good. So we got Cheeto running the big rotary hoe. This thing's pretty awesome. It'll get it done now. Well, guys, I know today is not a traditional video of us just out farming about. These storms have impacted us pretty severely, but kind of is what it is at this point. Hopefully everything will work out. And it's just time will tell. Things come to pass. Problems we have today will be different problems than we have next month and next year. So just keep our faith in the Lord. Know that He's in control. We're going to keep farming. Hope y'all stay tuned for what's next. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. And subscribe if you're looking for more farming content, kind of like you just saw. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.